Today, I'm going to tell you how I decided to do one of the most difficult challenges I've ever done in a video game. Complete the catalog in Splatoon 3 in less than 2 weeks. I know it sounds crazy, it sounds clickbaity, but I really wanted to complete all 100 levels of the Drizzle season catalog before it ended on November 30th. And I thought, hey, if I'm gonna do it, might as well make a fun video about it, right? Was I successful in this challenge? And more importantly, did the video make me better at Splatoon 3? Well, you're gonna have to watch the video to find out. I love Splatoon 3. I've played the franchise since all the way back in the Wii U days. But I've never been exactly good at the shooter. Don't get me wrong, I know how to play. I've sunk in a decent amount of hours into it, but compared to a lot of S-ranked players, I didn't stand a chance. I didn't mind too much though, guys. I was just a casual player. I was used to getting more losses than wins as long as I was able to play the game and level up and get some cool gear while doing it. I didn't have a reason to grind up for levels, and I didn't really have a reason to play Splatoon more than just when I wanted to. But that all changed with the introduction of catalogs. Like season rewards in Fortnite, Valorant, and other shooters, Splatoon offered catalogs where you can earn exclusive free rewards for a limited amount of time just by playing the game and leveling up. Gear, splash tags, items in your locker, and emotes to name a few. And out of all those emotes, the one I wanted most was the craziest, most powerful, and memeiest one of them all. The dab emote. Look at the Inkling as it does those sick dabs. I wanted it so badly. I can't explain why, I just wanted to meme, and it was the perfect taunt after winning a turf war. Now, getting the emote was a whole different story, as in order to do it, you needed to reach... Oh, no problem, I thought. I was already level 52 at the time the latest Splatfest ended. At this rate, I could get the dab emote way before this game lost support in 2 years. That's when the catalog would end, right? The catalog wasn't going to completely change before then, right? I was wrong. Oh, so very wrong. On November 14th, Splatoon announced its chill season. A new season with new weapons, new stages, and unfortunately for me, a new catalog with new rewards. With no sign of getting my precious dab emote in sight after the current Drizzle season ended, which was the 30th of November. This meant if I wanted to get the emote I desired, the pinnacle of memeness that Lord Squidward dabbed onto the Inklings, I had to complete 46 levels of the catalog in roughly 2 weeks' time. All while working on other YouTube videos, working a part-time job during one of the busiest weeks of retail, and oh yeah, getting ready for a new Pokemon game releasing 1 week away at the time. There was no way I was going to do this. There was just too little time, and I was way too busy. There was just no way I could complete the rest of the catalog in 2 weeks. But then I remembered something my father always told me. When there's a woomy, there's a way. I spent the first day doing research on leveling up my catalog. Thanks a lot to YouTube videos and articles, I found out the quickest way for me to play and get the catalog leveled was Turf Wars, especially since you would get a win bonus for your first win every day. And that win bonus would basically mean I would guarantee 1 level up each day, which would be 14 levels right there. Furthermore, I would get minimum 800 catalog EXP with every loss and 1400 EXP with each win. While I could win more EXP with Anarchy battles, I was terrible at them, especially with other random players. So Turf Wars would be the most consistent, at least for me. And Salmon Run, no, those matches are way too long, I got a deadline. So with that win bonus, all I needed to do was level up 1 to 3 times a day, each day for the next 2 weeks, and then I'd be able to get the dab emote. It would take a decent amount of grinding, but it seemed possible. What could possibly go wrong? I regret everything. This was a lot harder than I thought it would be, mostly because I'm terrible at Splatoon 3. While there were some days that I felt like I could level up no problem, there were days where I just kept losing each and every match I played. And I don't mean narrowly losing, I mean my team getting pinned down and getting splat upon literally seconds after I respawn, where I barely stood a chance because the other team was too powerful and too good. I don't know if it was a skill-based matchmaking thing, the fact that I would stay up so late to grind because I had to go to work and then work on other videos, and the only time I could play was late at night, which made me cranky and tired and prone to mess up more, or if I was just really horrible at the game. Regardless of why, it was still all extremely discouraging. And if the losing didn't get to me, it was the constant, and I mean constant, connection errors that made me just want to quit. At least with the losses, I was gaining 800 EXP in the catalog. I was making progress. But with the connection errors, not to mention with all the time it took just to get back to play the game, it just felt like a waste of time. This was the lowest point of the whole journey for me. I just felt like I couldn't do this. I was a week in, and I only barely scratched the surface of levels. And don't forget, there was a new Pokemon game coming out right now that I could easily play, and I had to make content for. So that was distracting me as well. I could be making more Pokemon content, but I'm working on this. It would be so much easier just to pull the plug on this video and forget about the dab. I was so tempted just to quit and move on. But instead, I kept playing. And I did something to make it a little easier. I played with some friends.
Hey, and this is our first time playing Splatoon 3 together, like all of us.
Yeah, let's go!
Let's go! Let's die together!
Whether we win or lose, it's gonna be fun! Playing with friends is a lot of fun. Special thanks to Azalea22, It's a Trap Productions, and Zacrona for playing with me and getting me out of this little funk. Also special thanks to Mantle Ferox, my Nintendo, and the one who kept encouraging me to do this and keep going with it. And they also helped me with the math at the beginning because I'm terrible at math, so thank you again. If it weren't for all these people, you wouldn't be seeing this video today, and I probably would have quit. And despite everything, despite the struggle, despite the connection errors, despite that a Pokemon game was tempting me to quit this challenge, I chose to continue playing Splatoon 3 every day. And something strange happened. I got better. Practice makes perfect is a saying that sounds cliche. It is, but it's true. The more I kept practicing with Turf Wars, the better I got at it. I mained the Splash-O-Matic and got really familiar with the weapon, its special, and the ins and outs of it. I was splatting people left and right and inking the ground as much as I could. Those losses soon became wins, and I found myself getting more and more catalog experience. Yeah, I wasn't perfect, and I lost a decent amount too, but I was improving. The levels just kept growing, and as long as I kept practicing and playing, things were looking brighter. I would also play on stream and have friends and viewers help me out, which helped me get a lot more wins this time. It got to the point where on November 27th, 3 days before the Drizzle season was about to end, I reached level 96. And at this point, I got 3 days. I got this in the bag. Then a certain announcement happened. The Mario movie trailer got announced. I knew that I would spend all day making a video about that trailer. I knew that the rest of my time would go into that, and I'd be too exhausted to play. And the video did come out, by the way. Check it out. Combining that with my work schedule, I knew I had only 1 day left to do this. November 28th. Otherwise, I was going to lose out on that dab forever, and all this hard work would be for nothing. The last day, I decided to stream my progress to see if I could finally get it live on stream. I was ready for it, and I had a lot of friends to help me out along the way. However, there was a big problem. Come on. Don't take forever, game. You know what it is, probably? A lot of people are probably trying to get the catalog done, too. They give you a shout-out, because I don't... that's what I thought. Okay. Yep. Communication error. The connection errors were as rampant as ever, taking me forever to get into matches. I guess at this time, everyone was trying to complete the catalog, and the servers just couldn't handle it. I was legit getting stressed that I wasn't going to be able to level up the catalog in time. But after an hour or two into stream, it finally happened. And with a win! Hooray! The dab is mine! There it is! There it was. The dab emote was finally mine. It took a lot of grinding, a lot of ink, and a lot of disconnections. But the dab emote, the one Father Squidward blessed us all with, was finally in my grasp. Now with every victory, people could see the emote I worked so hard for, and get mean too. I completed the catalog shortly after, in which Harmony was so impressed, she gave me a new catalog. Hell no! This was a heck of a challenge, but I'm really glad I did it. And in the end, I really do think it made me better at Splatoon 3. There was a bit of pressure, and there were some moments where I struggled, but it's a challenge that I am proud of myself for, and I'm proud that I went through with it. I didn't expect it to make me better at Splatoon, but it makes sense. And I don't think I would have practiced or played Splatoon 3 as much as I did if it weren't for the motivation of this catalog challenge. It's what kept me going, along with my friends who kept encouraging me and kept telling me to continue onward. Thanks again to everyone who helped me out. I couldn't have done it without all of you. And now, I can dab to my heart's content with every new match in Splatoon 3. Now that the chill catalog is out, I'm gonna try my best to not wait until the last minute to complete the catalog this time. Or you'll probably see another video like this in a couple months. I do hope they make it easier to grind in the future, maybe making double EXP for the catalog for the last week or so, just to give people who don't have time to play a chance to complete the catalog if they really want to. Either way, it was a fun time, and I'm glad I did it. Thank you all so much for watching. Did you complete the catalog in Splatoon 3? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to hit the like button, and stay tuned for more videos. Well, time to get started on Pokemon again.